All right, what's happening, everybody? This is your homeboy Hoodreal for the Hoodreal Show, and I'd like to welcome y'all for joining me on another lovely podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today, what we're going to be talking about, guys, is we're going to be talking about points of views. That's going to be the name of this episode, points of views. So we're going to be talking about a couple of things here. We're going to be talking about the impeachment allegations, all right? We're also going to be talking about other things as well, the inauguration as well. Here we go. So we're just going to dive into it. So, you know, the allegations, guys, or what's really unfolding here. Now, of course, like I said before in this episode here, this is just points of views, guys. This is just our point of view. Our point of view. Now, let's say, for instance, you have a diabolical person or diabolical individuals who see an opportunity. See an opportunity to take advantage of a very, very vulnerable situation in which was this whole fiasco. This whole fiasco, that's what this was about. The egos, if you will, guys. Egos. Okay. Now, and this is what happens, okay? Now, alleged supporters do all this. Alleged supporters do all this. I want you guys to think about this, folks. Just think about it. Now, if these were true intentions of supporters of this man, Mr. Trump, this could have allegedly happened prior to the events that happened, to what unfortunately happened a couple of days ago. Okay? Now, prior to the events that occurred after the Save America speech that was delivered by Trump, but didn't yet, but yet through it all, now views have changed by these allegations that were quickly pointed to Trump, supporters and patriots of America movement, the Patriots of America movement. It's not all about politics, guys. You know, we have a serious problem in America right now: pandemics, isolation, disassociation, protests, and unnecessary violence. People are focusing on bullshit instead of factual things. Things that are going on right in front of you in the background that no one is paying attention to. None of you guys are paying attention to what's going on in the background. You see the forefront, of course, because it's right there in front of you. I mean, but the one thing that I could say is, honestly, if it was like some true diabolical individuals that just wanted to take advantage of a situation, I mean, I'm not saying that these are points of views, guys. These are points of views. You know, I mean, wow, it's just horrible. This whole thing is just horrible, guys. That our country right now is in the state that it's in right now. You know, wow. But you know, the one thing that we cannot do, guys. I mean, as Americans, true people, true individuals, guys, is we cannot act like children and think that we can just storm something. You know, just without having repercussions, guys. You know, there's ways of doing things peacefully. There's ways of doing things peacefully without aggression at all. It doesn't have to be involved. It doesn't have to be involved. And this is what happens. Now, you have your choice to believe what you want to believe, who you want to believe, but you can see it right in front of you. Like I said before, you know, in the previous episodes, guys, you know, we talked about the delivery of the speech in Georgia. The delivery of the speech, you know, prior to the events, the Save America speech. It was fantastic. It was emotional, and it was powerful. And I believe, from our point of view, we believe that it was an opportunity for mayhem to be stirred up, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Don't be fooled by bullshit, guys. Don't be fooled by bullshit. Seriously. Because it's a lot of it out here right now. And it's meant to throw you off. It's meant to keep you uneasy. Now, everyone, there's so many people that are talking about, this is going to happen. And why is everybody just focusing on bad things all of a sudden? You see the negative energy here? Positive energy is what we need, guys. Positive thoughts. There's nothing that you need to really worry about. There's nothing that you need to worry about as long as you got God in your heart and you're true. Being influenced by bullshit throws you off of that medium, if you will. It throws you off because you're influenced by bullshit. And so therefore you're swayed to bullshit and you believe bullshit. So then bullshit starts to do what? Fester. And it stinks more and more and more and more until it's everywhere. We're trying to clean this shit up. Shit needs to be cleaned up. Look at the world. We're all uneasy. Everything's, it's just. I mean, people are suffering. We're not talking about that. No one's talking about that. People are suffering. There's job loss. People are fucking afraid right now. They're scared. No one's talking about that. But yet and still, this bullshit keeps getting pumped out there into the world. And it's throwing people off of their medium, if you will. The age of Aquarius. Did anybody forget about the conjunction and what it meant? I mean, the alignment. I mean, where we're going. I mean, come on now. We're supposed to be going to a higher level here. And yet still we're focusing on bullshit. Now, through it all, everyone keeps talking about the situation that occurred, which was very, 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 very unfortunate. And God bless, the individuals and their families. But no one's talking about this leaked Zoom call. No one's talking about it. Now, it was posted on Twitter, not by us, of course, but you guys can look this stuff up. It's called the Biden leaked Zoom call. Now, I'm not trying to throw shade or nothing like that, but we're going to POV. We're talking about point of views, guys. Our point of views. Now, in this leaked Zoom call, he allegedly stated that the country was doomed. And not only because of African Americans, okay, but because by 2041, the majority of America will be majority white European. And that blacks are going to have to work hard with Mexican immigrants, in which what makes up now more of the population than them, or than us, than we. Okay? What the fuck, man? And now, while all this was being said, guys, this was addressed aggressively at civil rights leaders during a Zoom call with this guy. But we want to focus on the obvious and not the non-obvious, right? Here's another non-obvious, okay, but unseen obvious, and no one's talking about. Aliens are here, guys. Strange things have been going on all around the world, and no one's talking about them right now. The conjunction and the meaning. Anybody know about the ships or the ship that we have on the way to Mars, preparing for colonization? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody knows about that. Adverse side effects of medicines that are being administered to people. Alien disclosures. And has anyone mentioned the iceberg of massive proportions in which is a part of Greenland heading towards and melting? It's a 44-mile chunk. It's an iceberg called A68. You guys can look that up. What does that have to do with anything, guys? I know you're saying that. What does that have to do with anything? It's our point of view. Everybody's focusing on bullshit. And now what's really, really going on. This is all meant to throw you off, guys. It's like a TV show. But the one thing I want you guys to do is I want you to use your common sense. And look, guys. Just look. Hey, we've done what we've made our choices, right, guys? You guys have made your choices, right? So here we go. We're going into this so-called, oh my goodness. I don't even, guys, this it's a fucking joke. This shit is a fucking joke. And I want you to pay attention to the spokesman or the spokespeople that are about to speak for you. Okay? Allegedly with their ideals. I told you guys about the idealists. Here comes the idealist spokespeople who's really speaking for the people behind them. I want you to pay attention because they're employees. Do you understand? They're employees. Okay? So as we go into this new little jump here, whatever have you guys, us as black folks, we're smart people. We're very smart and intelligent people. And not only black people, all people, I believe, are smart and intelligent people, those who are clairvoyant and those who are enlightened. But as you can see, us clairvoyant people did not participate in any of the bullshit that happened. I don't see anyone speaking about peace and unity right now. Nobody's speaking about unity and peace. No. Everything's like, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to speak about peace and unity because that's what we need. And we need to stop this violence and this bullshit. You hear me? Bullshit. Our point of view is that this is all bullshit. So now at this point, guys, as the television show starts, it's about to start here. Wow, if you want to call it that. Everybody's seeing it. It's like a fucking movie that's going on. This shit is ridiculous, guys. I want you to use your mind. I want you to stay clear and don't follow the bullshit. All right? Anyway, this is your man Hoodreal for the Hoodreal Show, guys, and I'd like to thank y'all for joining me on this lovely podcast. And we'll see y'all next time. Anyway, one love, this your man Hoodreal.